It's not Albanian double-headed eagle. It is the double-headed eagle of Selçuk Empire from Turkey. Hello, everyone. Yeah, I have some. Aleyküm selam, Kerim. Aleyküm selam, Alfa Kangal. Merhaba. Hello, hello, guys. I have at the beginning one bad news. 2 days ago, I was at the gym training my students, and I felt so terrible. I came home, like my back hurts, everything, the blood pressure up. I don't know what's happening. The heart beating so high, up to 120. Suddenly, I was like, "What's happening?" And I check. I had the antigen test. I mean the kit, and I checked it. It was negative, and I had like some kind of flu, and my back hurts. Everything hurts so much, spine. And yesterday I checked. It was again. It was negative, and right before the live, I said I can't handle the pain. Even now, it's so much. And I checked, and it was. I don't know if you can see, but it is double line red. So I got COVID. This is the second time I got COVID. um, so first one was February, no, January 16 or 17. It was just like about less than 4 weeks before East versus West 2, and now is about what's today, 15, 16, so 22 days before the. My friends, now first 2 days it showed negative because COVID doesn't show right away. It takes some time. The same thing happened when I went to the Seychelles in January. There I felt so bad, so I wanted to take the test. So quick. They said, "Wait, you have 2 days, to depart." And I said, "No, no, no. If I do that, I will test positive." I came back here, and then yeah, I tested positive here. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you guys for the support. Yeah. 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 I just wanted to talk about a few things. One is I want to discuss with you guys that, like I said, the East versus West title matches will be world title, and majority, as usual, supported, and some people, I mean, who just comes to just to give headache. Um, I want to discuss with you guys. Like, I don't want to be offensive to anyone, but um, like people, I don't want to like mention names, but they have won so-called world titles in their own country by pulling against their countrymen, and nobody questioned that. And other than that, there has been pile world title matches, the belt matches. They were happening. They were deservingly, the best matches. I agree, like John Brzenk, Denis Blenko, Pushkar. But they were not frequent enough. Just they were just, you could like not. I'm not blaming everyone, but not didn't have enough of super matches. And now I said 56 super matches. 56 super matches in a little bit more than 1 year. 56 super matches. And I invited everyone. Just think about 100 and 110 kilo. Like Tatachink is there, John Brzenk is there, Prudnik is there, Ongarbayev is there, Marseille is there, Zurabi is there, Irakli is there, Like now there will be 80 kilo title match, Bojidar and Samusha. And anyone who knows arm wrestling, they know that Bojidar and Samusha are the top guys in that category. Egle versus Gabriela is not only how to say uh, like how to say top guys, top girls in the world, but they are like goats of arm wrestling. And Dadikian and Oleg Zok, I mean, who can say that they don't deserve? Um, so what I just tried to say that the only one that you can question there is the super heavyweight category, and if there is a title match, there needs to be um, Levan, of course, but Levan is invited. Devon is also invited as well. I can't really put gun to their head and bring and and I'm saying this openly. Both were invited, especially Devon was invited probably 10 times till today. Um, when I say 10 times, it's 4 events, but I even invited him to the fifth event that in November, and a few times I invited him multiple times for the same event. Anyway, so I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I can't force people to compete, and I'm ready to cover whatever their request is. Um, but again, there is people wrote that, oh, one person is deciding the world title. I'm not deciding the world title. The caliber, like the level of the athletes is deciding world title. Just tell me any guy. Of course, you can say that Laletin, Denis, and Slaev, but as we know that right now they cannot compete outside of Russia. And I am in touch with them. I'm in touch with Laletin. I'm in touch with Slaev. As soon as the ban is over, I will invite them too. And I have invited Denis long before he said he is not ready. So if he's not ready, he cannot compete. I can't do anything. But there are in different sport disciplines, there are many organizations, and you can expect one organization to hold all the best in their organizations. And while in our organization, I invited Cherkezov and Yusuf. Cherkezov is the best 70 kilo in the world. He is the world champion in last two world events. And so, so what I just tried to say that if East versus West cannot have world title event, I don't see any other event in the world is holding that. Somebody compare with Zloty, but just come on. Zloty had great, the best event for last 20 years as a tournament style. But last I remember it was $700 prize money, and athletes has to cover their own expenses to go there. In East versus West, athletes' expenses are covered. Their flights are covered, their hotel is covered, their food is covered, and they are paid prize money. Oh, of course, I wish we had the level of UFC. We were giving $50,000, $30,000 for each athlete, but we are not there yet. How can an organizer give so much money when he does not make that much of money? Anyway, so that is one of the things that I just wanted to say. Um, my friend, there is just because I said Devon and Levan I were invited, they didn't compete. Please don't start from here like something to attack on Devon. That's not my intention. I say these kind of things because people says that, how can you claim this while you don't have that? And I say that I invite them. My event is open to all of them. But whenever you say that way and using my words to attack Devon, and then some of his fans, that 1%, is attacking me, and then again said something negative there because paranoid, people, not normal people. I'm talking about 1%. So don't twist my word. I'm not saying all Devon fans, but there is 1%. You say like John is great, he's so brave. And then the second thing you will hear, did you mean that Devon is not brave? Like, I didn't even mention Devon. I'm talking about John, and I've been saying these things for like more than 20 years, 25 years, when I didn't even know who Devon was. So, because right now you are a Devon fan, can I not say what I believe about John? Because you're gonna get offended. Just please have healthier mind, because um, you are telling me I have aggression problems, but like you are not helping that, with your like whatever. Um, anyway, so so again, guys, if you remember, um, we said Hermes um, right arm against the winner of Jerry and Gennady, and people also say that how can you set Jerry, for a match against Gennady for title? I mean, if Jerry is not good enough to win the title, then there is nothing to worry. It's just because it is basically East versus West, and Gennady already pulled Michael and Dave, two top American pullers, and Devon is not competing. So Jerry was the other one because East versus West. So, but don't worry about it. If Jerry is good enough to beat Gennady, so you all can say that Engin, you made the right decision because he was good enough. And if Jerry loses to Gennady, then there's nothing to worry because he's not gonna get the title. If I was wrong to set that match. Anyway, so just let's focus on more positive things, than the negative. Parker Kimber, thank you for your super chat. You are the man, Engin. Thank you for all that you do for the sport. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. And thank you to everyone who's supporting. Um, anyway, so just I was just um, see whenever you bring the chat room like Devon Hayden, chat room, then his some those 1% fans are attacking me even more. Guys, please, let's focus on what we are doing. Um, mm, so we said Hermes versus Jerry and Gennady, and Hermes is gonna pull also the winner of Cody and Artem Morozov with left arm, and then we said Alijan Muradov versus Oleg Zok. So this is different than the Oleg Zok's match against Darikian. That is for 100 kilo world title. And the Oleg Zok versus Alijan Muradov is for the 90 kilo world title. And don't worry about it. Sasha will be invited as well. Artem Tainov will be invited once the ban is finished. Just relax, All they will be invited. They participate or not, I don't know about that, but they all will be invited. East versus West is open, especially for the title matches for anyone who is accepted to be best or one of the best. Don't worry about that. Um, and guys, I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't have contract with the athletes either. Everything we do in this event is going by the trust to each other. We talk, I keep my word, athletes keep their word. That's all. That is, we are building something different as well. Um, yeah, that's Enigma Rage. What do you mean? A little. Anyway, so guys, so other match, I said that, and then we will have Paul Talbot versus Daniel Prokopchuk, and then we will have Rob Vigent Jr. versus Zurab, and then we will have Wagner Bortalato versus Tobias Sporon. Guys, sorry if I'm like looking confused because of the maybe you didn't follow, but I just got COVID right now. I have COVID, and my back hurts so much, my head hurts so much, and and Yes, yes, I invite everyone, my friend. I invite everyone. So who did I not mention? Who did I not mention? Billy, one, two, three, four, five, six. We did Pauline. Pauline will have an opponent, but we don't know yet. Please also drink many water. Yes, my friend, I will. Thank you, thank you. Yes, my friend, I will give champions belt. Yes, I will have champions belt. We are planning to make it like East versus West written up there, and a arm, but not like a picture, but it's like a really like a statue, but it is attached on the belt. And then down there it says world title belt, and then two Selçuks, two-head eagles there. Selçuks Empire, just to represent this land. Uh, Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, my friend. And then the news is um, the news is I set John Brzenk versus Evgeny Prudnik match already. So as I explained on the community page that Tatachings says that he is gonna rest of the year after East versus West in August. Maybe he will pull one more event, but he's gonna skip the East versus West 5. So he said that he will be back next year, 2023, hopefully in February. So even if Todd wins, then he will not be able to attend the fifth East versus West in November. And so I just thought that um, John Brzenk versus Prudnik has to happen. And I will admit something, and don't get upset with me. But I first set that match, and then I made that community poll if you guys would want to see that match by 100% knowing that you guys would say yes. And so the match was set already when I made that poll. Anyway, so Evgeny Prudnik versus John Brzenk will probably be the. I will tell you guys something. John is the most well-rounded arm master with like incredible hand control and smoothness, um, in the transition and everything. If you would tell me, if you would ask me, who is the second guy that you have ever seen besides John Brzenk with like that level, I would say Evgeny Prudnik. So in that manner, I think that we will be witnessing one of the most important matches in the history. Yeah. Even though John is 58 years old, I think yesterday he turned 58, and he versus Prudnik will be the probably one of the best, most important arm wrestling super matches in the history. And I would just say that like Prudnik would be really favorite. But after I saw John versus Corey, I think that John will be very competitive against Prudnik. But before that, we have another incredible match, which is between Ongarbayev and John Brzenk. If you guys remember, at the top eight, when Prudnik and Ongarbayev went outside, Ongarbayev was the one who took the wrist of um, Prudnik. So Prudnik beat him in hook. But when they both go outside, Ongarbayev was better than Prudnik. So I'm not sure if John can hook Ongarbayev. I'm guessing he's gonna go outside. Even if he goes inside, it may not be an easy match. But I'm guessing that it won't be easy. People may say that, but again, he hook Corey. But Corey is pronated. I don't think the top roll ability is not as good. Corey has incredible side pressure and incredible wrist strength. But whenever we come to top roll ability, then Ongarbayev is better level, so higher level. And so I think that both will go outside. I really don't know how that match will go. I really, um, the truth is, I was thinking I was thinking, I was thinking Ongarbe would be favorite before I saw Jones match with Corey. So now I see that John has better wrist and than before after he comes back, and he has more horsepower. So now I'm just thinking that John has the edge. I know as an organizer I shouldn't mention my opinion. Darko, thank you for your super chat. Get well soon, Engin. Great to have titles at East versus West. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for your support. Um, and Marcel, get well, Engin abi. Will you also introduce an overall super title, meaning the middleweight will face the heavyweight champion? Regards from Cologne. Thank you for your super chat, my friend. Um, that time that middleweight or a light heavyweight to beat the super heavyweight is over, my friend. It was possible when John Brzenk was in his prime. From now on, there will not be any middle or light heavyweight. There will be all super heavyweights or the best super heavyweights. So I don't think that will be needed. Um, just I mean, the overall kind of makes sense when it's a competition, like a tournament, and then when the heavyweights are killing each other. Of course, lightweights also kill each other, but then there is a possibility a lightweight or middleweight to beat the super heavyweights, but best of super, but not in a fresh match. John is facing Ongarbe, my friend. John is facing um, Ongarbe. Yeah, that is very important. John Brzenk versus Ongarbe is very important match. Prudnik versus Tatachin is incredible match. I just think of it, guys. When you think of, I mean, just remember that the ban on Russian athletes. So exclude them. Like who else can you see in this event? Better than these athletes. So so I will just try to answer some of your questions here, and then I will go as I have COVID and my back hurts so much, my head hurts so much. Um, Marhel pinned John 3 times in Moldova, but my friend, he was away from arm wrestling for 3 years, I think, and they just came like with like a month or something preparation. And I mean, I'm not saying that he cannot beat John, but that had a different story. When Devon will decide if he will pull at East versus West, I have no idea, my friend. I think he will decide that maybe he will never compete. Maybe he will. I mean, even if he never competes, of course I will not blame him. But then you cannot blame me for not inviting either. Should Gennady pull Devon, my friend? As I said, you guys are repeating, but Devon has been invited countless times, and it's okay. He said he needs time to heal up and this and that, and even ever if he never competes East versus West, from my side it's still okay. I invite, he competes or he doesn't compete. Um, I have already 7 or 8 matches for November, my friends. Um, Jeremy Coleman, thank you for your super chat. What is your favorite style of music or band? Uh, Probably you wouldn't like it, but some type of Turkish music um, that you wouldn't know. Um, which way you would pull Levan if you had the same string? I would pull in the way that I am good at it. I wouldn't try something else. Again, I can't comment on your Facebook post. Let me comment so I can spread the love. Much love from Iowa, USA. My friend, most likely you send me friend request, but when it is uh, 5,000 friends, they don't allow. I think there is more than 1,000 people send it and waiting for the, um, you know, um, to me to approve. But just when you have 5,000 friends, you can't accept more friends. So, um, oh, my friend Jeremy, I listen to foreign people uh, like all my life. I lived in USA for 6 7 years. What do you think I was listening in the radio when I was driving? I know all kind of foreign songs, my friend. Um, yes, two top five North Americans, will that be competitive? Those kind of things, I think, disrespect to those guys to say that Levan pulling a few guys in same event. I think I would take it as a disrespect. Would you consider maximum weight for East versus West? No, my friends. I mean, if people are not confident of them confidence, like, then they can pull a lighter category. Um, right now, Levan doesn't compete anyway, so the heaviest guy we have there is about 150 kilo, 330. Engin, have you discussed with Levan about a match on left hand? I told him that my door is open to him anytime he wants a match. Um, just reach me. I don't want to put pressure. I and Levan are good friends, seriously good friends. He's a good guy, and I know that he respects me a lot. But I don't want to use his respect for me as an advantage to bring him to my event. I want him to think of himself first because I want him to make decisions without feeling any kind of pressure and what's best for him. So I just tell him my door is like open, and whatever his requirement, I will do my best. Only thing he needs to do is just tell me, what it is. But I'm not gonna use my personal friendship to um, convince him or just put pressure on him that, hey, we are friends, huh? You know, you should come to my event. This kind of things I can't do it, my friend. I like everyone to be like feeling no pressure. Um, it's not disrespect to losing Levan, Roman. It is, if somebody would say that Engin, you and just say Bojidar, you are gonna pull to Samusha one after another, I wouldn't accept it. Why would I do that? I would just go and lose myself, whatever, it's 3-0 or something. And if I think that I cannot beat him, I wouldn't pull him. So why would I just go with two guys and trying to beat the one guy? It's just like, I mean, I think to me, it's disrespect. To me, it's disrespect. People may think different. Um, Thank you, my friend, Mr. Terzi. I hope you are okay. Keep it up. You are a strong man. I do my best, my friend. I mean, just because Mike Tyson was such a strong guy, they didn't put him against two different guys in same events. Um, um, Morg arm wrestling corner. Hi, Engin. Is there an exact date for November set yet? Just to organize a potential visit to the event. If it is possible, we are thinking of November 19th because I don't want to go any further. I don't want to get close to Michael's event and also King of the Table. I don't want to put any event there. Also, I don't want to put any earlier because the WAF Worlds is on October 23rd is finishing. So athletes needs recovery, because I will probably invite some of the WAF athletes as well. So that is why. Pradeep, you are tempting me, my friends. You are tempting me by that question. I'm hardly stopping myself, and you are just coming here and showing inconfidence in me. Um, no, my friend, I don't mean that. I mean that I am Bozo pulling against Samusha and trying to beat him together is just disrespect, not to Samusha, but to Bozo and myself. I mean, why would we two people trying to beat one guy? I mean, just come on. What's that? I mean, we fight one on one, we win or we lose. Um, no, 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 I can't do more matches. Um, yeah, Bojidar is in good shape. Samusha, I'm sure that he's in incredible shape as well. Pradeep is not a hater, but he just knows how much I'm weak about arm wrestling. He knows how passionate I am about arm wrestling. Uh, Engin, have you reached out to Turkish Airlines to sponsor events? Yes, through a friend. I tried, but it didn't work. It would help me a lot. It would help me a lot because like like around $30,000 I'm paying for the uh, flight tickets. I don't want to get into deep details, but how old is Ongarbe? I don't know about that. It doesn't matter. There is no honor in beating one guy, a few people together. It doesn't matter if he's good, he's good. Yes, my friend, everyone will be invited. I also invited Sasha. If you guys remember, I'm the person who also said Sasha versus Irakli match. And I have invited Sasha many other times as well through Bojidar. I tell Bojidar to tell Sasha. You will get their sponsorship one day. I think it's just a matter of time. Yeah, I mean, if I am doing a great event in Turkey, international event in Turkey in Istanbul, I mean, it is what can be better. I don't know, like promotion. What category would you pull now? 85 or 90, my friends. I am like 94, but I'm very fat right now. Any plans on doing a documentary on arm wrestling? I don't know how to do those kind of things, my friends, but I think we should do it. But I think right now I'm focused on making arm wrestling uh, bigger. Of course, it is not like something I can do by myself, but many people are doing. All those guys on YouTube and people like Devon and Schoolboy, Larry Wheels, these guys are doing incredible job. Karaoke week. Thank you for very generous super chat, my friend. Don't stress again. If 99% of people are happy, you are in the best of any sport. Please don't stress and just get better. We need you in this sport. Love from the USA. Thank you very, very much, my friends, for your uh, kind message. The only thing is that I don't want people to poison others, with their lies. Today, one guy said, I don't think that, I doubt that you invited Devon, and he said, like, no. Like I was like, what are you saying? You think I'm lying? I said, go and ask Devon, if I invited him or not. So I'm gonna publicly lie that I invited Devon, and Devon is gonna say no. Devon is not gonna say no. Engin never invited me. Whenever I say this about Devon, I'm not saying that Devon rejected this me. The only reason that I'm saying this because people thinking that I have problem with Devon and I'm not inviting him, and I try to tell public I have no problem with Devon. Even right now, all he needs to do, Engin, Engin, I want to compete East versus West 5. Engin, I want to compete East versus West 6. Engin, I want to compete East versus West 4 in 22 days. Even that's fine. Engin, I want to come to East versus West as a guest. That is even more than welcome. Anything. So just I want you to understand that I have no personal problem with him. We may disagree about some things. That is because we are strong in what we believe that is right according to us. So that is what it is. Karaoke week. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, your super chat is very generous. I thank for that, but your message is even much better. That you are thinking um, that I shouldn't stress myself. My friend, Edgar, my ranking system will never be with points. Like you rank here, somebody beats you, he takes your ranking. That's what it is. If somebody is not competing, then he loses the ranking. That's what it is. Otherwise, he will be so confusing, or someone who is competing more, but he's not the best, just because he's collecting more points, he may rank number one. Isn't it the same? Like in boxing or UFC. I mean, you beat the guy and you take his ranking, isn't it? Like, am I wrong about that? Nobody collects points, right? Oh yeah, Irakli. Yeah. Victorical armas. Yes. Victor Kali. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry. Yeah, I forgot Irakli versus Met. Yeah. Yes, it is on. But guys, just remember, I got COVID right now. Maybe you guys didn't see, but I show again. It just happened. This show positive only like 3 minutes before the live. I was like, oh, I have like 4 or 5 minutes left. Let me check. And then I just check it, and previous 2 days it showed negative, even though I had the same pain, but COVID shows the uh, positive a few days later after you catch. Hello, Benjamin. Benjamin, I don't know how to pronounce it. You have a great day, brother, as well. Um, Revaz versus Chaffee. Yeah, you're you're smart guy, but it all depends on the August results, my friends. August results. I I can't say that. Who knows? Maybe Derek is just gonna jump forward. Who can beat? We don't know that. Thank you, Ranjit. Recover soon, Engin. Take care of your health. I will, my friend. I will. uh, Mr. Engin, what do you think about Bulgarian Federation splitting up? So many good athletes from Bulgaria will not compete. If in wars, for example, my friend, it is something that needs to be fixed within Bulgaria, my friends. My federation in Turkey is member of WAF, and I'm organizing. I mean, I can't organize any event, um, without the permission of the Turkish Federation. Engin, will you do another of those $1,000 offer for November? Yes, my friend. That's I will do it. Yeah. Yes, my friend. I mean, people sometimes think that I'm sharing all those things. Look at there, Engin. Engin is trying to make money. No, I'm trying to cover event because it is gonna be about $25,000 more than the way May event in August. And I realized this. I didn't make any calculation. I offer people the matches, and I set all the matches, and I'm like, okay, now let's calculate. It's just because I'm not a businessman. I calculated, and I was like, what did you doing it? And in my entire life, I never looked for sponsor. Never. As an athlete, I never went anyone, hey, I need your help. Can you sponsor me? I never did those kind of things for myself. But whenever I realized that I cannot cover the event without sponsor, and I was like, okay, like anyone wants to sponsor the event, so I had to cover the event. So that is not because I'm trying to make money or something. I'm just trying to cover the event because if I can't cover, I also have a family. I can't continue. I can't afford. Arm wrestling is very important, but remember, guys, family comes first for sure. Pabnaful, thank you for your super chat. Hello, Engin. Mohammed here. It is John Brzenk's 58th birthday today. Your apartment looks very nice and cozy. I hope you get rid of cough very soon. It's not only cough, my friend, it's COVID. Thank you for establishing East versus West. Thank you very, very much, my friend. Yeah, happy birthday to John, uh, the greatest arm wrestler ever. Like, the guy never stop amazes me. After he beat Zurab, he was so upset. I was like, what's happening? He said, I didn't win in the way that I wanted to win. The guy is not an arm wrestler, he's an artist. And the way that he won the fifth round against Corey, I mean, Corey is an incredible athlete. Corey deserved to win that match as much as John. So my words are nothing against Corey. Corey was as happy as John. I was also happy. Did you guys see me like any, sore loser after I lost John? No. I mean, if there is only one person on this earth that I wouldn't be upset losing against, it was John. So it's not about Corey, so don't start saying that, this happened and foul happened or this happened. It's not about that. But the way to hit him to stop there and lift him up, and then when the hands slip, you saw that how much pressure, how red he got, the 57, 58 years old man. I mean, he just inspires me, like still, up to this day. And people are allowed to get amazed by any other puller. But whenever I'm amazed, a guy that 40 years, he's just at the top, this guy. The other day, when Ryan Bowen shared the video yesterday about John's birthday, somebody said that Alexander Karelin is more dominant than John. But just one thing he's missing, the guy that I also told him that Karelin, of course, because he was super heavyweight, but he competed against same size guys. But could Karolin be a 90-kilo guy and beat the super heavyweights like John did? John also dominated his class for 25 years, and he is 58 years old now, and nobody can say that for sure he is not number one in his weight. And this guy also was around 10 years the absolute best as a light heavyweight or even sometimes middleweight. So that guy is in his own league. So just I have all the right to be amazed by that guy. And if one guy deserves all that praise, that's him. Uh, JCG, thank you for your super chat, my friend. Engin, don't feed the trolls. If they don't like your ranking system or matches, tell them to piece off and put on their own event. Plus, Devon's fans are nuts. My friend, we can't say it. Devon has 500,000 subscribers. And whenever we see 10, 15 guys are doing some extreme things, I think we should not label that 500,000 people. Maybe not everyone is his fan just because they are subscribed to his channel. I'm not his fan, but I also subscribe his channel. But it just because I'm not his fan, but it doesn't mean that I don't think that he is one of the greatest. He is for sure one of the greatest top 10 arm wrestlers in my book. Um, but we can't label all that guy, generally. But thank you for your support. And I think that that's what you mean as well. And if it is not a secret, which of the arm wrestler in East versus West earned the most money? Better keep it private, my friend. It's not because I have any problem to share. Maybe they wouldn't like it. Um, 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 and will you add some Indian athletes as well? Just like Shoaib and Mahir in Dubai or someone from India. My friend, they it's not about India, it's not about Germany, it's not about Denmark, it's not about Mexico. It is about that person to be like he needs to prove himself somewhere, like at WAF, like winning world championships in WAF or some other event. Like we can directly we did in the second East versus West FA matches. Maybe they were not like amongst the best in the world, but we because I have very limited card. I'm hardly trying to make it 10 matches. I'm really pushing my head, and trying to not to you know pass the 10 matches. So really I would want them to prove themselves more before. um, Engin, will Levan be the GOAT one day? What does he need to do with their estimation? My friend, I don't think that there is something that you can do to to become GOAT. Like, I mean, if there was no one like John Brzenk, there was not a man who is named John Brzenk, then Levan would become a god. But when you have a 90 to 100 kilo guy being absolute best in the world for 10 years and being the best in his own category for 25 years and pulling for almost 40 years and at the age of 58 still kicking ass, including mine, internationally, then it's not Lemon's fault that someone special exists. That there is no, it's nobody's fault. So my opinion is no. There is nobody around that is a candidate right now, and no disrespect. Assalamu aleyküm ve rahmetullahi ve berekatü Engin abi. Ve aleyküm selam ve rahmetullahi ve berekatü Abdmin Badullah. No stress, just drink chai. Allah emanet. You too, my brother. I will. Um, I think Levan is probably already the best super heavyweight, strongest super heavyweight in the history. And but to me, the most dominant was Dennis. But if Levan continues a few more years like this, then he will be the most dominant super heavyweight as well. Like being the strongest, like is some different thing, and then being like constantly like strongest um, is something different. So I think that very soon Levan will have both of them. In my opinion, he's already the strongest one. Um, who would you like to pull at 90 kilo? I don't want to say it. I want to get ready and then just like if I cannot get ready, it will not mean anything. I need to get ready. My neck hurts, my lower back hurts, everything hurts, my friend. So I just don't want to talk. I just want to do it. I hate talking. Yes, chai. Same in Turkey, we call chai. Engin, do take proper rest that you recover well. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Encore. Sorry if I pronounced wrong. Yeah, Arch says it's correcting about Levan and John. If you were to, Pawn says, Engin, if you were to pull 85 90, would you want a left-handed or right-handed match first? It depends which one is ready. Left, I didn't train for since end of 2019. I didn't train. I just started training. I sometimes start and then quit. And then whenever I train with John a little bit, Devon already put that on his Facebook. Look how John beats England with left arm. That I hardly beat my junior students with left arm. I beat them, but it's just like it's whatever. Wanna see Engin pull Devon. Engin, how old are you? I am 47, but without beard and COVID, I look around there with the beard and COVID, I look 10 years older. Um, any special price for booking at the hotel during the event? Um, I don't think any special price for that, my friend. What if Ongarbayev beats John? If Ongarbayev beats John, that's a good question. Then we will also need to look at the result of Prudnik versus Tarkachins. But I said already, Prudnik versus John, that match needs to happen anyways. If Ongarbayev beats John, and if Prudnik beats, that's confusing. Let me think that different time. And what do you think of a match between Slav and Corey West? I would favor Slav. I think it's too early for Corey. Don't get me wrong, guys. I can do cardio for like 2 hours. I mean, I'm just thinking in your mind, what kind of guy is Ryan Bowen? Ryan is a very passionate guy. I think he's a very smart guy as well. He likes to dream a lot, and he wants to make his dreams come true. Um, I mean, I think that many of us have sometimes extreme dreams, but sometimes we keep to in ourselves. Sometimes we express. Since he is a YouTuber, probably he's expressing. Um, JCG, thank you for your super chat, my friend. Anyone who don't fanboy out on 58 years old John Brzenk stopping and holding a 400-pound plus 400-pound gorilla Corey West with one arm is not a fan of arm wrestling. Yeah, I mean, just how can you not be a fan of John Brzenk? For what reason? If you say personality, respect, and everything is right there. If you say arm wrestling abilities is there. If you say achievement, it's there. Just like, of course. I mean, maybe some may, but I will tell you something. Last 30, 40 years, every elite arm wrestler have been fan of John Brzenk, including Devon, including myself, including Alexei Voivoda, including Arsen Liliev and anyone. We all were inspired by John. And this is not like extreme. That is the fact. People says a lot of things without knowing, and sometimes, most of the times, not fact. While I state the fact, don't get disturbed. Just so now Devon is dropping weight. Let make it happen sometime. Engin versus Devon, he would be crazy in same weight. I don't think he would go down to 220, and I need to heal up. But I would pull him. He would be favored for sure, but I would pull him. Cobra is 10 years older than me, my friends. Um, I will tell you something. Just if you just go look at my pictures from 2013, I was like 39 years old. I look like 35. And after that time, something's happened in my country. Today is the anniversary of the military coup that happened 6 years ago in Turkey. That our own soldiers, by the direction from outside of Turkey, wanted to do a military coup, and then we millions, we went outside and we stopped them, but they bombed us with F-16s. They crushed us with the tanks, shoot us with snipers and helicopters. In one night, 250 Turkish civilian got killed by these people. At the end, we won. But a lot of things that I don't want to share, let's keep it in arm wrestling, that made me age so terribly. So we all have stories. So anyone who is trying to make fun with how I age or something, just please, Um, oh, Larry Wheels. Larry Wheels have been invited many times, my friend, many times. Get Benji Polo, get well, Engin. We need you in arm wrestling. Thank you very much. I need your guys' support, my friend. Mark B. Engin, as a fan of arm wrestling, I want to sincerely thank you for everything you do for the sport, the fans, and the athletes. You are a legend that belongs on the Mount Rushmore of arm wrestling. That's your kindness, my friend. Thank you for your support. How much do you train? It depends, my friends. Right now, I train only when I feel good. Sometimes every 2 days, sometimes every 3 days. It depends, like how much I recover. Um, John is good. Engin not far behind John. Engin is far behind John. Engin, how long have you been following arm wrestling? 32 years. Engin, when will you set Levan a match against his left arm? Would love to see that match. Arm wrestling is following Engin, not the other way around. We all are just have one thing um, common. We love arm wrestling. We would like to follow. Prudnik versus Devon would be awesome. Timmy Turner says, I agree 100%. 100%, yeah. Um, Matt says, I'm sorry to hear that you are a strong human. Engin, we all do our best, my friends. Um, I can say something more about Alexia, how you remember him, Marcin. He was incredible, like athlete, incredible athlete. But whenever he left sport, I never blamed him. He left the sport for an Olympic, Winter Olympic sport that he had chance to make money that he didn't make in arm wrestling, and even, um, I mean, he would be very dominant. Um, do I think that he would beat Levan? I don't think so, but could he beat anyone else? Yes, he could. I'm not saying for sure he would, um, but the only thing that confuses me, I have witnessed. I was there in Poland at the European Championships. Pushkar at 19 years old, the year before he was his last year in 2003 as a junior, and in 2004 Europeans, he with a dead wrist he gave some match to Alexei Voivoda. In the same year, I wasn't able to go to South Africa Wars, but he also got into hook with Alexei Voivoda. They were like about 20 seconds, and it was 18 years old Pushkar. So whenever I think about the Pushkar of like say 2014, 2015, I don't know. Alexei for sure was one of the best. Maybe he was not even at his best that he could be, when he left the sport. So that is why Andrei would get better for sure, but Alexei would get better as well. But so we just talk about something we don't know. Um, oh, thank you, Shankar. But it wasn't a war, my friend. It was a military coup that our own. Okay, whatever. What are the typical injuries in arm wrestling? First injury, most likely, my friend, you would have here because your muscles are not developed, but your joints are strong. You go inside and press like this, and then you will hear or something like this from here. And you may have the same whenever you defend in that way, and then somebody is hitting you, still here. And sometimes when you are trying to sleep, when your riser like front twist I call down and somebody's pressing, so it gets here so much pressure, you may get injured from here too. But the injury that you get from outside of the elbow is usually not the injury that happens because of one thing, but it is because of the years of um, imbalance, because we are all the time, but never, and this. So that is why, we get injured from outside of elbow. And then we have brachialis pain at the beginning of arm wrestling, but that is not really injury because your uh, arm is not used to pulling that way. And then whenever you start arm wrestling, till that age, you just use your arm that way, this way, but not that way. So whenever you start doing that way, having pressure that way, you most likely will have brachialis pain here. And that is just a development of the muscle. But many, many years later, you will also get injured from here because of so much hitting. Then you will have experience in, the backside of your shoulder. And for many years, having, this kind of pressure. These are the common ones that comes to my mind right now. Um, Yes, Joe. Joe Downing is Rob Vision Jr. at East versus West. Yes, my friend, he is going to pull Zurab Taveridze. Some people say that Zurab will be too much for him, but Zurab's strength is so good. But just remember, Zurab's wrist is very good, but not as handling power as Sasho's. Maybe even now stronger pressure, but the wrist is top rollable. I'm not saying that it can be toppled by anyone, but there is a way to do it. Um, so I think it's a very good match. Timmy Turner right now, Engin is the most important person for arm wrestling. Um, no, better not say those kind of things. I know your intention. I thank you very, very much. You will say such thing, and then some haters will attack on me. Uh, Thank you guys. Ryan Bowen is easy for Engin. No need to buy flight tickets. Ryan Bowen can teleport anywhere. We started. Can only speculate. Lol, Engin. Mm, Engin, do you think Arsene will come back? Yes, looks like Arsene is going to come back. Yeah. And Arsene wanted to come back in November, but then later he realized that he needs a little bit more time. So we are planning for the February. Engin, is it true that what they are saying about you on the money for East versus West on Instagram? I don't understand what you are saying. What do you mean on the money? Um, Massive arm and hand, Engin. Thank you, my friend. Love how Engin keeps calling us my friend. Yeah, you guys are my friends. Um, how are you so good at football? Warlock says, did you play a lot? Yes, when I was a kid, I played a lot. Yeah. Um, I think I can bounce the ball with my feet and then with my knee and then with my chest and then shoulder and the head and then from there going opposite way shoulder, chest, knee and feet. But just by one try, one, 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 one. I will try to do that and film it. Um, hello, Cody. Hello, my friend. You ready? You better be ready. You better be ready. Morozov is ready. You better be ready. Benji Polo. Engin, drink lots of water, take a cold shower, and rest. Get well quick. We need you to stay. Thank you, my friend. I have the inside injury. I can recover completely. How can I get this off? You need patience, my friend. Patience. Just because people think that the pain is gone, that it is healed up, and then whenever you force it, it comes again. You fall down from 10th floor and you want to jump on the 10th floor again, you need to go step by step, my friend. If you are injured, First, you need to, apply ice, and then later just rest, and then some warming, and then some very lightweight, 1 kilo, 2 kilo, 3 kilo. Just because it doesn't hurt anymore, it doesn't mean that it's strong enough to be pushed again. My friend, don't ask me so much technical questions. I have COVID, and so my brain is not working. And you, why do you not pull also hook and just top rope? My friends, I have won two of my world titles in a deep hook match. Just because I don't prefer, it doesn't mean that I can't do it. Right now, after many years, it's hurt, and I try not to do it. But have you have you thought about a video call with other promoters like Adam Silver, Neil Pickup, Igor Mazurenko, and Steve Kaplan? That would be a super interesting. With what intention, to me? That soccer ball video was super impressive. No, normally I was doing that more than 200. Even I did once, I think about 300. That day I couldn't do well. Engin, what's his brave star? Engin, what's your thought on Chefi Morozov? I think it can be closer than many people think. Chefi is for sure favorite, and but Morozov said something that it made me think about it when people said that, hey, Artyom, Prudnik beat you, how can you beat Dev Chappie? And he said that Prudnik has much better control, hand control, that he didn't allow me to apply my power, while he said that Dave is not that technical, but he is just strong. So even if he loses, he will be able to apply his power. So that kind of made me think about it, but I still think that Chappie is the favorite. Guy Allen, all the best, Engin. Thank you very much, my friend. King Hodel, afternoon, Engin. Hope you are well. Thank you, my friend. I got COVID, trying to, um, I don't know, heal up. We should ban storage to make the arm trade more interesting. Engin, do you think we should ban steroids to make the arms trade more interesting? My friend, the steroids are banned already. At WAF and Europeans, there is even test. I think in the professional events we can do as well. We just need to financially cover that. Um, Lagia, your left hand final, WAF final was 2015, was incredible. Thank you, my friend. Engin, do you know that 7 years old Bacho Sakinashvili, he beat Samusha? Yeah, he beat him with left arm. I would like to see them with right arm. Samusha is left, not too bad, but nothing like his right arm. Um, oh, tourniquet. No, better not go there, my friends. Well, it's interesting that people remembers. Rambat's ear. What's going on, Engin? Nothing, except I got COVID. How are you? Um, Engin, would you rather eat pancakes made by Matt Mask or Devon? I don't know if they really make pancakes. Um, or you are getting a different idea when they talk about pancakes, my friend. And you, what do you prefer, table train or weight train? I think we need both of them, but if I need to do only one of them, I would prefer table train, my friend. Chance Engin, do you have prediction for me versus Rambet July 23rd? He's gonna kill you, Chance. He's gonna kill you. I'm joking. I think that no comment. Engin, do you think you could invite Rino Masic in future events? What do you think? Yes, my eyes are on him. The guy is one of the guys that I follow, and it's on my mind. But the only problem is that I need to limit the event, the cards, while many others are also waiting. So I don't know what to do. Engin, Will you interview Brzenk and Ongarbayev? Yes, I already talked with both of them. Tomorrow I will have interview with Derek and Revas tomorrow, and I think next Sunday. What's today? So Friday. So I think 24th. What's this? 20, 15, 20, 23rd. Um, 15, 22, 24th. I will have interview with Tatachins and uh, Prudnik. I hope that some YouTubers will not try to do this before that, because I am organizing this event and I would like them to allow me to do first. I hope Matt doesn't swear to Irakli because he might fight him. I don't think there will be any fight. Engin, are you teaching your boys to arm wrestle? I was trying to my son. His left arm is very good, but he just doesn't have that spirit. So we are created all different. We may have different interests just because his father is arm wrestler. He doesn't have to become an arm wrestler. Um, I to force him to do something. I already trained him some because I thought that he needs to have a base, and when he becomes a young guy, maybe he would change his mind, so he would have the base. So now he's becoming a young guy, and he's gonna decide. If he says, "My father, I wanna, you know, train for arm wrestling," yeah, the base is there. But if he says that I'm not interested there, I'm not gonna force him. It would be not good. Victor, hello, Engin, hello, my friend. Um, Rambes here. We love you, Engin. Hope you heal up quick. MashaAllah. Thank you, brother. What's going on with Babaev? I invited Babaev as well. Babaev said that he cannot leave Ukraine. Can you invite Kirill Sarchev? I don't know. Guys, you all the time talk about Levan and roids. Um, if you think that Levan found something that no one else know, I think you are mistaken, my friend. I will tell you, but you will laugh at me. But it is. I'm not denying anything, but it probably makes some difference from person to person, up to genetics. That's what I believe. Um, and if you think that Levan is the okay, I'm not gonna with this subject. But if you want to find things, just look at around yourself. You will see many before seeing someone from 10,000 kilometers away. So, Chinmayat, hello Engin. I hope with fast recovery. Thank you, my friend. Saptabi, thank you for your super chat. Devon's documentary crew are saying he is the god. No comment. I mean, maybe the documentary crew needs to make their job more effective. That's probably why. Engin, what was the last TV show you watched? Some historical Turkish TV show, probably. We call Diriliş Ertuğrul. I mean, when your country is invaded, of course you will be affected by it. Engin, who are the commentators for East versus West 4? Derek and Ryan Bowen. People can't seem to grasp Levon has genetics and is taking some good amount of pancakes. So training Royce is only one piece of a successful athlete. My friend, there was an event called Zloty Tour. For about 20 years, people competed there, and the best athletes kept winning there. Just don't tell me, okay, whatever. They were on different stuff. Engin, have you seen the match Godzilla versus Todd? It looks like Godzilla is struggling against a shoulder press, yes, but shoulder press of a super heavyweight, not a shoulder press of light heavyweight. But I would like to see him against Sergei Bogoslov from Russia. That would be interesting. Paul Strang, Engin, please take care of yourself and take all the medicine. I wish you speedy recovery. You are the man. Thank you, Paul, for all your support. Yeah, yeah. What I just tried to say that if those things are the only answer, why the same people were winning while everyone was on same thing, just whatever. Engin, do you have Joe Mama? Do you have any upcoming matches yourself? Miss seeing you pull. I don't have it because I need to get ready, my friend. I am like I don't know. My bicep somehow doesn't improve about like 75, 80%. Let's see. It's because maybe I didn't train constantly. Maybe if I train constantly, maybe it will get better. No, I didn't start arm wrestling with the club. What happened with Babayev chat? Have you guys seen Hermes lifting 84 kilo on back pressure? Like, for example, like Hermes. Like, don't you see the guy's hand control, the top rolling ability? Don't you see how good he arm wrestles? Like, whenever you look at Prudnik, like, like what makes him so technical, hand control, smoothness? Why not the other people who are taking stuff not having the same hand control and this and that? So something those things don't make you a good arm master. They make you strong for sure. But let's stop this subject. Um, Engin, do you think there was a false start in Michael Todd Godzilla round 3 4? Michael started early, that's why Flashbin. I have no idea, my friend. I didn't watch carefully. No, it's not because I wanted Ray to stick on interviews, not to commentating. It's because he knows Russian. He's the only one that can translate both. Yeah, I want to say only one thing that I think the whole community that who have honest heart, we okay, whatever. I'm not gonna say, but whenever I saw the Lewan and Larry interview, I only saw Lewan fishing. I think he was fishing Devon for a rematch, and but I think that Devon is smart enough to not to fall in there. I am sure that Levan will be upset with me saying this, but um, Mark Meyer, Engin, do you know if Ali Hans Lamas? I have no idea, my friend. Engin, do you think you could beat Chance Show? No, my friend. Um, Yes, Pon. Yeah, I did started with the high reps. Yeah, yeah. Subtweeting actually have Hermes some very good wisdom regarding his interest. He has been applying, as we see, but you will never hear Engin say such things openly. Um, what's your plans for the future armas in many organizations? I have no idea, my friend. I have no idea. My plan is about myself just to buy a farmhouse outside of the city and get away from the all kind of technology like cell phone and everything, internet, and just live with chickens, dogs, cats, flowers, vegetables. Just peaceful life and die there. That's my plan. But I will try to continue east versus west as long as you guys support me. So if you guys support me, I'm afraid that I won't be able to fulfill that the other dream that I was talking about a minute ago. Um, Engin, are you facing the winner of Ryan Ray? No, my friends. Um, Engin, please don't leave the social media. Social media makes my blood pressure so high, my friend. Not only the arm wrestling, but also a lot of politics I get involved. And it really, like, I went to Waffles in Romania last year. My blood pressure was like every morning, like 14.9, 14.10 in the morning. I went to Romania for like 9 days or 10 days. I like as a trainer, as a translator, and doing all kind of things, and stay away from social media deeply. And then when I come back, my blood pressure was 11.7, under 1070. So Roman Filippo is a very good arm wrestler. Engin, why do you hate us humans? What do you mean? Do you have animals? I used to have German shepherds. Um, um, and like it is so hard, if you don't have a garden, they're barking, 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 even if you pull them up, put them on balcony. And then I had a cat. I loved her so much. At the beginning, I didn't want, but um, then she ate a piece of flower leaf, and she got poisoned and she died. It will just kill me. Um, so, Engin, will you? Okay, Timmy Turner, have you thought about hosting a big tournament like Zloty? I would host it, my friend. You just guys just wish it. But will you guys support me? That is the thing. And some of the athletes think that hosting a tournament will kill the many possibilities of the super matches. Is what they told me as well. Engin needs a parrot on his shoulder. No, my friend, he would just make my blood pressure go up. Engin, is it just me or it smells like up dog in here? What do you mean? Where do you rank Morozov currently? He seems to be really strong at the moment. Yeah, yeah, Timmy, you will support, but will everyone support? You need to cover that event, my friends. When I say you, I'm talking about me. Where do you rank Morozov? Morozov with left arm is like very high level rank. If all the other guys like Levan and Laletin get involved, Dennis get involved, so I think the top five. If those guys are out, he may be even number one right now. I don't know. Georgi, no, my friend. We just discussed about that. Like, we are not gonna do like two against one or three against one. It will sound like WWE thing. Um, it would be amazing to see a tournament between Hermes Kurdekov, Vitaly Devon, Gennady Michael Todd, Jerry Slav for number two spot. See, would it really give us the perfect answer for number two, while the draw factor will be there? That like two of the guys may have like a minute long match, while the other guy may flash the other guy. Will that the guy who had just had a 1 minute match be fresh? What does Levan say when you invite him to East versus West? He is most likely he's gonna come to here as a guest next month, most likely. But he said he's gonna tell me for sure next week. Engin teaches anyone who comes to him. He is very selfless. I can't believe we have someone like him. It's your kindness, Pon. I don't exactly know who you are, but you are a very supportive guy, and you know me very well. You are saying things from the past, and then you make me think like so. My friend, I'm not gonna pull any time soon before I'm getting ready. I get ready. Um, anyways, guys, um, like if we go again, we have lost a few super matches that I said. Rabijin Jr. versus Zurab, Irakli versus Matt Mask. We have Wagner Bortalato versus Artem Morozov. We have John Brzenk versus Prudnik, regardless of their supermatch results. Um, German Root, thank you, my friend, thank you. Oh, thank you, my friend, thank you. Can peak form Engin defeat Alonso Lev? I don't know, my friend. Yeah, those are good matches. Um, Dave Chaffee, we will decide after this event. Revaz, Derek, we will decide. Um, Engin, what do you think about John in past saying pound for pound Crazy George is better than John? I don't know, my friend. In 2002 Worlds, my friend Dursun Önder flashed George twice. In 2003 Worlds, another friend of mine, Özgür Kızgın, flashed George in Canada Worlds. He won first, George took fourth place there. So to say that he was pound for pound the best, like it's just whatever. Yes, my friend. Yeah, yes, yeah. They like 56 matches I organized, and there will be 10 more, hopefully, if there is no anything, 10 more in November. So it's just 66 matches, very high level. And people who question there will be world titles, please don't question that. There has never been in a super match understanding one on one, there has never been any bigger opportunity in the history of arm wrestling. It's not because I say this because I organize. There has never been this many of the top level athletes invited in such a short time in all these events. And again, if there is someone who can beat the title holder of East versus West, world title holder, he will be invited too. His expenses will be covered, flight, hotel, food, his prize money will be paid. We will give opportunity to everyone. Trust me, there has never been this wide, you know, opportunity for athletes from Australia to North America, from South America to Europe to Asia. All the athletes who are thought to be one of the best. You know, yes. Yes, my friend, East versus West, clearing all that fog. I mean, instead of we talk, 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 here is the opportunity. Anyone who says, I'm the best, here is the opportunity. If they want, they can come. It's all there, right there. And also, you guys realize that, like, it is not so hard for me to set 5 matches and make almost same pay-per-view, or 6 matches and make almost same pay-per-view. I'm just trying to not to upset athletes who are looking for opportunity. You understand? Yes, I'm emotional. That's the fact. But of course, if I make some money, it's good. But that's not like my 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 intention, my friend. It's not my intention. I'm just trying to cover the event so I can do more. And if you guys support, we do more. If you guys say that's enough, and we don't do it. I don't make. Trust me, guys. In my entire life, I never had a thought, plan, or dream to be a professional organizer and organize the event. All this happened by itself. The intention was to hype the community while all those organizations stopped organizing events. I organized two top 78 events with some super matches extra in March and April 2021. And then we did the East versus West one in Yalova. Still, there was incredible travel restrictions. We still did it. And then we just continue doing it. Never, ever was any of my plan. Never, never. It was not my plan. So it just happened. It's destiny. You just have good intention. It's just happening. And I think you guys see that good intention, and that's why you guys supported me. But again, once you guys say stop, I'm not gonna be like, I don't have like passion. Oh, I need to do more. I need to do more. Support me. I need to make money. This and I don't have. You just say enough. I go away. It's okay. I mean, but the only thing that I would just say that people would remember, there was a guy that organized all these beautiful events. That's enough for me. Um, anyways, guys. So yes, GP. I'm curious about those matches as well. In fact, I'm making my own dreams come true, and my dreams and the community dreams most of the time are like common dreams. Have you talked to Vadim Akbarov overall? Yeah. I also somebody asked me. I said, yeah. If you very excited for Muradov, yeah. Alijan Muradov versus Oleg Zok will be incredible match. Anyways, guys, so I'm finishing here again one more time to people who didn't see. I have I got just COVID. I just got COVID right before this. I mean, I got COVID probably a few days ago, but just test positive right before the live. So and thank you guys, thank you, and you all take care. Um, eyvallah, eyvallah. Thank you. You all take care, my friend. Thank you for your support, and you all take care. Teşekkürler. Allah razı olsun. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sigita teşekkür ederim.